Hi, I'm Mike and I'm the Hallows Geek, and welcome to This Week in Eek, my weekly series where I put a little eek in your week by recapping some of the top stories in Halloween and horror news from the last week. Well, Shudder has announced the return of its Halfway to Halloween programming event taking place throughout the month of April. This year's lineup is being headlined by an all-new season of The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs and the Boulet Brothers' Halfway to Halloween TV special. Joe Bob returns for a 5th season on April 21st, along with Darcy the Mail Girl and the rest of the Last Drive-In crew. The new season will be split into 2 parts, with the first half of the season premiering on Friday, April 21st, and the final half returning in mid-June. The Boulet Brothers are celebrating Halfway to Halloween with an all-new special. Premiering on April 25th, the Boulet Brothers' Halfway to Halloween TV special will be a mid-year variety show celebrating the Halfway to Halloween season for fans who can't wait until October 31st to get a good dose of the dark side. Calling to mind the era of classic retro holiday variety shows, the program will be hosted from the Boulets' Haunter Manor set. It will feature scripted skits, musical performances, and guest appearances from an impressive lineup of stars including David Dastmalchian, Kevin Smith, Matthew Lillard, Barbara Crampton, Felissa Rose, and more. The Halfway to Halloween lineup will also include the return of the popular anthology series Slasher, the VHS franchise spin-off Kids vs. Aliens, and the feature film From Black. And if you've been thinking about taking a cruise, you might want to look into Norwegian Cruise Line. This week, Norwegian announced that they're bringing Beetlejuice the musical out to sea on their newest ship, Norwegian Viva. Marking the first time the Tony Award-nominated musical will be performed at sea, the 90-minute Broadway adaptation of Tim Burton's iconic 1988 film will be performed in the ship's 3-story, multi-purpose Viva Theater and Club and feature immersive special effects and cutting-edge lighting and audio. Michelle D'Amico, who was a cast member of the Broadway production of Beetlejuice, will join Norwegian Viva playing the role of Lydia for the first at-sea rendition performances starting this August. For more information on Norwegian Cruise Line or the new Norwegian Viva, visit ncl.com. If you're a tarot practitioner or a collector like me, in fact, I just got the Buffy the Vampire Slayer set that just came out this week. Anyway, I made an interesting discovery this week. This summer, the Universal Monsters will get their very own officially licensed 78 card deck. From Insight Editions, this deck, comprised of both major and minor arcana, features stunning original artwork inspired by classic tarot iconography, but with characters, imagery, and themes from the legendary Universal Pictures monster films. Each of the 78 tarot cards is a work of art featuring original detailed images from films such as Frankenstein, Dracula, The Mummy, The Invisible Man, and more. Packaged in a deluxe collectible box, the deck comes with a helpful guidebook explaining the meaning of each of the cards, as well as a few simple spreads for easy readings. The deck is available for pre-order now from Amazon for $24.99 and is scheduled to be released on July 11th. If you want to pre-order yours, I'll include an affiliate link where you can get yours down in the description. In other Universal Monsters news, NECA has announced the Creature from the Black Lagoon as its next Universal Monsters Ultimate figure. The 7-inch scale figure is inspired by the creature's appearance in Universal's 1954 film The Creature from the Black Lagoon and comes with 3 extra pairs of hands and 3 interchangeable head sculpts. The figure is available for pre-order now from Entertainment Earth for $34.99 and is expected to ship this September. To pre-order yours, I'll include an affiliate link down in the description. In other toy news, Mezco Toys has opened pre-orders for its Scooby-Doo Friends and Foes Deluxe box set, which they first announced during last year's Mezco Toys Fair. The 5-point Scooby-Doo Friends and Foes Deluxe box set includes 9 figures, all with their own unique accessories, the Mystery Machine, and a mansion playset diorama with multiple unique interiors. On the Friends side, the set includes Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and of course Scooby-Doo. And for foes, you've got the Scooby-Doo Where Are You villains, the Ghost of Elias Kingston, the Green Ghosts, and Spooky Space Kook. The Scooby-Doo Friends and Foes Deluxe box set is available for pre-order now from Entertainment Earth for $159.99 and is expected to ship in September. You can find an affiliate link to pre-order yours down in the description. Alright, only one trailer this week, and as a reminder, you can seek out this week's trailer here on YouTube after watching this video, or just head over to allhallowsgeek.com to watch. This week, MGM debuted the official trailer for its new documentary series, Amityville: An Origin Story. The series will explore the real-life events that were part of the inspiration behind the 1979 film, The Amityville Horror. The series will feature first-hand accounts from witnesses, family members, and former investigators appearing on camera for the first time to discuss the infamous DeFeo murders, where 23-year-old Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his parents and his younger siblings in the family's home in Amityville, New York, as they slept in their beds. The series uses exclusive archival footage, newly unearthed images, and stunning original photography woven into the most compelling and comprehensive telling of the Amityville story to date. The series will take viewers on a heart-pounding roller coaster ride through the mythology, factual record, and devastating human toll of this real-life horror turned Hollywood film franchise. Amityville: An Origin Story will premiere exclusively on MGM Plus on April 23rd of this year. Real quick before we go, I did want to let my friends in Florida or the East Coast know that Universal Studios Orlando Resort has announced ticket sales, or at least some ticket sales, for this year's Halloween Horror Nights. So definitely go check that out if you haven't already. West Coast, as usual, we won't find out till later this year. But for those of you on the East Coast, definitely check it out. It was announced this week. You can, of course, find that at universalstudios.com. That's it for this week. As always, if you enjoyed this week's video, give it a like, leave me a comment, or better yet, subscribe to make sure you always get your weekly dose of Eek. For more information on any of this week's top stories, you can always find the full coverage over on allhallowsgeek.com. And until next time, keep it creepy.